Hi, my name is Lars for Drums Bonedo, and this review is about the Millenium MPS-1000 E-Drum Monitor Bass Drum Set. First, I'll talk about the technical specifications, then I'll play some preset kits, check the internal speaker, and finally I will give you my conclusion. At the end of this video, you will hear a virtual GarageBand drum kit played on the MPS-1000 pads. With the Millenium MPS-1000 E-Drum set launched in 2021, the brand, which has been supplying its customers with affordable acoustic and electronic drums for decades, has entered the mid-price range for the first time. Now, with the MPS-1000 E-Drum Monitor Bass Drum Set, a new version with a built-in loudspeaker has been introduced. A special feature of the MPS-1000 is the fact that it looks like an acoustic drum kit. It uses conventional wooden drum shells equipped with double-layer mesh heads. The kit is covered with a silver sparkle finish and consists of a 20 by 16 inch bass drum, a 13 by 5.5 inch snare, and 3 toms in the sizes 10 by 6, 12 by 6, and 14 by 14. With the exception of the bass drum, all drum pads have 2 playing zones, one in the center, the second on the edge. The bass drum weighs 14 kilograms and contains a 10-inch bass speaker behind the resonant head, as well as 2 mid-range and 2 high-frequency speakers pointing towards the player. The 13-inch hi-hat and the 2 15-inch crashes each have 2 trigger zones, while the 18-inch ride has the third zone with a bell. An interesting feature is the full surface playability of the hi-hat and cymbal pads. Normally, this option is only available on top of the range drum sets. The mounts for the rack toms are similar to the well-known Pearl system. 2 fold-out and length-adjustable legs are used to set up the bass drum. The kit includes a complete hardware set consisting of 3 boom cymbal stands, a snare stand, a hi-hat pedal, a bass drum pedal, and a stand for holding the sound module. Before I go into more detail about the sound module, here are a few sound examples. The MPS-1000 module makes a high-quality impression with its metal side panels and smooth black surface with blue illuminated buttons. The front is equipped with 2 headphone connections, while the rear features the pad inputs, 8 direct outputs and the line outs, 2 USB connections, a line in and the socket for the power supply unit. The module is equipped with 820 sounds that cover the usual range from acoustic drums to percussion and electronic drum sounds. It is also possible to import up to 100 user samples via USB stick. The capacity for this is 335 megabytes, which corresponds to around 30 minutes of stereo sampling. There are 40 preset drum kits and 40 additional memory locations for your own kits. One of the 23 effects can be assigned to each kit, whereby the effect intensity can be controlled individually for each pad. Within a kit, each trigger zone can address an individual MIDI node. In the case of the hi-hat, this means a total of 8 nodes: close, half open and open for edge and bow, plus chick sound and splash sound. This makes the MPS-1000 ideal for controlling virtual drum libraries. You will hear an example at the end of this video. A parametric equalizer and a compressor are available on a global level. For play-along purposes, 70 songs with variable tempo are available. You can also drum along to music from a smartphone or other audio sources via the audio input or Bluetooth. There is a quick record function for recording your own songs. 15 memory locations are available for this purpose. The MPS-1000 does not offer special training functions as found on some other Millenium modules. Here are a few more sound examples. Having already tested the MPS-1000 standard kit once before, I was particularly curious to see how the internal speaker would sound. To give you an impression, I connected the Box MA120 Mark II active monitor for comparison, which is inexpensive and is often used as an eDrum monitor. The microphone was about 1 meter away from the speakers. here is my conclusion. Let's talk about the hardware first. The stands and holders make a good impression at first glance, but you can tell from their low weight that they are not comparable with good brand hardware. With the rack toms, for example, it is noticeable that even if you tighten the screws very hard, you can still move the toms without any problems. In addition, the spikes of the bass drum pedal are so short that they cannot be properly fixed in the floor. Furthermore, the manufacturer should use a plastic beater instead of the felt beater to prevent abrasion of the mesh head. The sounds of the MPS-1000 sound more realistic than those of the top-selling MPS-850, but do not come close to the Roland TD-07KV, for example, which also costs around 1,000 euros. The advantages of the MPS-1000 are the full-surface playable cymbal pads, the standard hi-hat machine and the full drum shells, which give the player the feeling of sitting at an acoustic drum set. Thanks to the flexible MIDI and USB features, sound libraries such as Easy Drummer or Superior Drummer can be played very effectively from a connected computer. Even the GarageBand app, pre-installed on Apple devices, delivers excellent results that far surpass the internal MPS-1000 sounds. An example of this follows at the end of the video. The built-in speaker sounds good as long as you don't turn it up too loud. However, it does sound a little muffled from the player's position, as the tweeters are located at the height of the lower leg. It is perfectly suitable for playing at home, but its performance is not sufficient for louder band rehearsals. You should also bear in mind that the bass drum weighs 14 kilograms due to the integrated speaker. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel and write a comment or tell us your experience with the MPS-1000. For purchasing the kit, please use the links in the video description below. All the best to you and see you next time. Bye.